Good morning. Welcome back, Market Snipers. This is Jesse, 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, right on the dot. Of course, we have a lot of charts to go through. That's what we say every single day because it's true. We have a lot of charts to go through today. If you're new to the channel, awesome. Welcome. Welcome aboard. First 15 to 30 minutes, first half of the live stream, we're going to go through as many charts as possible, Bitcoin included, up another 1.65% today. We're talking about it. We've been covering it. The weekly chart candles have been on fire and quote unquote overbought and ultra bullish all the way since the end of October, right? So it continues to be ultra bullish, 42,685 Bitcoin, and we're going to show you the next higher target up, right? So it's hit longer term target 3 of longer term target 4, and we'll get into all of that. Good morning, Javier, 42,800. Let's go. Yep. Good morning, Market Snipers. Welcome back. Make sure to smash that like button. Make sure to smash the subscribe button. And good morning, Muthra Dave. Chad, good morning from St. Louis Obispo. Oh, wow. Not too far away. All right. California here. Good morning, Chad. Welcome back. And so that's what we have right now. Bitcoin is ultra bullish on the weekly chart, right? Ultra bullish. And thankfully it is because the Bitcoin miners are printing right now. They are printing. So, we've been covering it. If we look back, let's just take a quick pat on the back. We noticed that the Bitcoin miners were breaking out, right? And then posted this November 24th, when breakout, sir, on HUT, right? So November 24th, you could have gotten HUT at $1.93 before the split, right? And then it splits. So, price will probably be up around I don't know, guess $2.50 before the split. And so it's pumping today. It was almost up 20%. Doc, do you remember my 42,000 prediction some days ago? My next prediction, 56th December. Yeah, well, that would be great. My Bitcoin miners, Bitcoin, all that would be great. But usually there's a pullback before the halving. So if the bull run is on Doc, I would say that there's usually a pullback before like January, February, a couple months before, and then starts to make its move again to the upside. It doesn't mean it's going to play out exactly like that again, but usually there's some similarities, and maybe it'll continue to pump for a couple more weeks, and then we'll see. But if it did, that'd be awesome. So if it did, it would be awesome. Everyone would be filling their bag. So Caesar, good afternoon. Welcome back. So that's, taking a trip back to HUT, right? Let's take a look at HUT today. It's only up 14.5% right now. Look how early in the move it might be on HUT. Obviously, none of this is financial advice. Do your own research. This is for educational purposes only, and hopefully a little entertaining from time to time. Bitcoin, 42,842. It's up 2%. Not this time. This time is different. Make a picture of the post for all of us. Yeah. Everyone likes to say this time is different. Then they say, when Bitcoin's in the full run, bull run, then then they start saying $300,000 Bitcoin. Then they start saying $1 million Bitcoin. This time is different. The super cycle. We heard all of that the last one, right? We heard the super cycle. We heard all of that on the last one, and it came up short. Only went to $65,000 Bitcoin, and everyone was expecting minimum 100,000. 300,000, $1 million Bitcoin. The walk, Willy Woo was talking about the random walk to $1 million Bitcoin in the last super cycle. Didn't happen, right? So it didn't happen. Is this time different? It's always a possibility, but it's not going to be. There's a lot of similarities to previous, but each cycle is different for sure. But I think with the bigger players stepping in, yeah, there could be some big moves still, but I think they'll control it similar to gold and not, a lot of people think that gold should be at $10,000 or $15,000 or even higher per ounce. And since they created paper gold, they can control it, right? They can control it. So this is hot. This is a weekly chart. Let's drop down the daily chart. So when I posted that on November 24th, right? So November 24th, $1.93, or after the split, call it $9.67. I posted a potential breakout on HUT back here. And since then, it's moving up, right? So from back here, November 24th, up 26%. So up 26% since calling this potential breakout on HUT. First stop 250, Indie Rock. Yep. Looks like it $2.50 probably be up around where it's at right now, right? $12. So that's what it is. Let's go back to Bitcoin. Let's go to the weekly chart. The daily chart is ultra bullish. The weekly chart is ultra bullish. And we're kind of talking about this on the streams, right? There was not a higher daily candle close. Let's see. Let's turn that back on. So here, right, we put this horizontal line. It was rejected. And then it was looking like we were calling it out on December 1st that, hey, this time it looks like it's going to close above it, right? Now it's looking like it's going to close above. And then it did. It did close above. And then it just took straight off to the upside from there, right? So even from this previous 2023 high, now it's already up another 13%. So from the bottom, when we were talking about, a lot of people were calling out $10,000 Bitcoin. Was it possible? Yeah, but we were calling out there's bullish divergence back in November 2022, right? And they were calling the breakout here, and I took a leverage long at 16,800. From that point on, right, from that 16,800 leverage long position, it's currently up 157%. So many bears all the way. Now we expect pullbacks along the way, and you got to decide what time frame you're on, right? This is the weekly chart. So we're recapping the weekly chart as of right now. But if you're on lower time frames, yeah, you can short it, right? But you're on lower time frames. But once it turned around here, and I did take a couple shorts here and there on lower time frames, but once it was starting to turn around, it became buy the dip season, right? So bought this dip here, bought the right dip here, and then it's just a matter of, are you buying dips? I bought this dip with leverage, bought this dip with leverage, shorted here, got out here, right? And then just been in spot Bitcoin since then but then if I want to be a little bit more risky, then I also have crypto assets, and then I have the Bitcoin miners, right? So the Bitcoin miners, I'm not in a leverage long position on this Bitcoin move up here. Am I feeling a little bit of FOMO? Yeah, I was feeling a little fear of missing out. I wasn't in a leverage long back here. I felt like I missed it, right? And I felt like I missed it back here at 27,000 as it's starting to break above, and I didn't want to chase it. So I didn't want to chase it. Didn't get into a leverage long position, and then now a little bit of fear of missing out, but that's okay. We moved over to the Bitcoin miners, and they're starting to rock and roll. So as of right now, Bitcoin, if you look at the overall charts, right, this is target 3 of target 4, right? So target 3 of target 4. We continue to talk about it and watch it, and we'll continue talking about it if it's going to continue to pump up, whether it gets stopped here at target 3, comes back down, and does something like that. Or it comes all the way up to target 4, comes down, finds support, puts in another higher low, right? Puts in another higher low and takes the stairs up, puts in another higher low at some point, possibly before the halving. It has done that a few times in the past, right? So wherever that is, there's a confluence area at 30,000. There's a confluence area at 32,000. So several reasons why, right? You got this previous daily horizontal high here. If you look back, it lines up with the weekly, right? So it's possible that it continues to pump up December, January, and then comes back for a retracement, puts in a higher low before the halving, and then that's when I would call it the official bull run or the main bull run, right? We were calling about buy the right dip back here. And so you could consider that the bull run. I don't. I kind of just wait for, once it's making its next move out from, right before or right around the halving, then from the halving and so on, that's when I kind of call it the full bull run, right? I don't know if that's accurate or whatever, but that's my own thoughts on it. So we'll see. It's hit target, longer term target 3 of target 4 so far. 42,300 was the middle of it. You have 48,600 ish up here. We'll see if it continues to pump up over the next coming weeks. I hope so. I hope it does. I really, really want it to, because I've got vested interest in it, right? I've got vested interest. Bitcoin dominance, weekly chart. This is target 1. There's a target 2 here, and then it's pumping up target 3. We had this drawn out from way back here. So more than a year ago, we've had these longer term targets, and it's about to smash. Bitcoin dominance is about to smash target 3, and we could probably just take off this question mark altogether, and most likely we will be hitting a check mark. I don't want to do it yet because that would be superstitious, right? Maybe a little early, but Bitcoin dominance is coming in at target 3. I don't know if it's going to get all the way to target 4 or not. That'd be insane if it did. You can see back here in 2020, it pumped quite a bit higher, got all the way to 73%. But that was in the bull run, right? That would be like 2024. So it's possible, like back here, 19, just gets back above, and then let some crypto play after that. And then of course, this is like the full bull run, and then crypto's really starting to pump after that. So, we want Bitcoin to push as high as possible, because the higher, the better, not only for Bitcoin, but for Bitcoin miners, and then crypto, right? And then crypto money will start to shift over. Yes, crypto's already made a move, but it hasn't made the move yet, right? So we're going to continue to watch it. Bitcoin dominance, 54.75%. Hopefully it pumps as long as possible. Luis, good morning. Welcome back. Salt Bag, let's go. Just finally got to watch you live for a change. Awesome, Salt Bag. Awesome. Welcome. We need the replay crew too. Smash that like button. Smash the subscribe button. Help me, help you, help me. G-Rod, thanks for adding the queens on there. I know we don't have, it's a huge population of male, right? Male dominance. But we have some sniper queens I wouldn't go to sleep on, right? Some of these sniper queens, I would put them up against any traders out there, and watch out for them. So good morning, sniper queens and kings. What happened with Tesla's bearish divergence? It pumped up today. Those are lower time frames, John. Those are 4-hour chart that we were talking about. So if you don't understand bearish divergence, many don't. It's okay. I had a free video out there on bearish divergence, but I have even for the $29 a month, I talk about bearish divergence in like a 10, 13-minute video. And then I did, if you take a deeper dive for $79 a month, I dial in bearish divergence. Not only spotting bearish and bullish divergence, but actual price targets and where it could retrace to. So most likely, and you can't learn that in a book, right? I found that strategy myself on identifying possible retracements based off of divergences. And I teach that, right? And I teach it, and you can't find it in the book. I've had quote unquote experts years ago, or 2021, 2020, years ago, challenge me on it, and they were wrong. They were dead wrong, right? So with bearish divergence on SHIB, even, for example, you can go back to my old Twitter post from 2021. I was calling for a 70% correction based off of the bearish divergence. Nothing else. I was only calling it out based off bearish divergence, and it retraced 70%. So Tesla, it was based off the lower term. Divergence had pumped up today. So it depends on what time frame you're on. Good morning, snipers. Mo is Dallas White. Good morning. Welcome back, Dallas. All right, let's keep going. Here it is, live. Are we gonna hit the target? It's hitting the target on Bitcoin dominance right now. We're gonna have to zoom in. Yep, it's pierced it. It's pierced it on live TV, live YouTube TV. not really, but live Jesse Olsen Inc. TV, I guess. Here we go. It's toe tapping it. It's toe tapping it. Is it? Oh, the magic wand's hitting it. Ooh, was it too early? Was it too early? I'm sure it'll hit it. Let's see. Let's drop down to a lower time frame. Lower time frame. It's hitting the target box as we speak. I don't know. It's getting close. Anyways, let's keep going. Let's move on. We got a lot more to cover. We'll leave it on the weekly chart over here. Hive. Woo! Put this out before the breakout. Put this out before the breakout, right? What if Hive hit these targets and then retested 200-week moving average again, right? What if? We'll go ahead and take the like button. You guys get it. You guys get it. But don't forget, subscribe. And then that way you can comment if you have any questions. You can comment if there's anything you want me to chart. Just let me know the ticker symbol, the asset name, the asset class, crypto or stock or Forex or whatever it is. Futures, it doesn't matter. We'll chart it all. And then the context. Are you waiting patiently for a play? Are you buying? Are you selling? Blah, blah, blah. Whatever it is, let me know in the comments. So never base anything off the floor. What? No, that's not what I said. Diverge, you can play whatever. You can play the 5-minute chart. You can play the 15-minute chart, the 1-hour chart. You just have to know what chart you're playing. So if I was looking at a 4-hour chart with divergence, that the 4-hour chart divergence could be, yeah, you might want to jump into the 60+ hours recorded coaching, Tesla John. Then you know exactly what I'm talking about. Without that, it might be a little difficult. Or just jump into the Discord, right? So Hive. Target 1's been hit so far. Let's drop down the daily chart. The daily candles are ultra bullish, right? The daily chart is ultra bullish. You can see the pumps up on Hive for the daily chart back here. Pumps straight up to the 200-week moving average. Will that happen again? I don't know, but that'd be awesome if it did. I don't know if it will, but it's closing in on target 2. On Hive, so it's up 8.8% today. Wow, these are printing. CLSK, another one. What a sniper entry that was. We are covering it at $3.80. We are covering it at $4 on this sniper breakout here, and then another one here at $4.40, and then started to push up there. Then it started BTC $43,000. Live. Muthra Dave, right? Muthra Dave. BTC $43,000 live, right? Live as we're watching this in real time. So CLSK, a Bitcoin mining stock. We're covering it. We were covering it, and it broke out. And I was playing this even with options up to the upside. What a move that was. Just a rocket ship. And then some of our very own, Rick's Moneymakers Helton, Mother Dave Team CLSK. Yeah, it's on fire right now. It's Doc. It's still the beginning. Yeah, I agree. If you look at the weekly charts overall, it is still the beginning for the mining stocks, right? Possibly, right? It's just regaining the 200-week moving average. How many times do we talk about this on CLSK? How many times do we talk about this? Would it retest the 200-week moving average? It hadn't retested since November 2021. It has already regained it. And, of course, not a weekly close above it, but expect pullbacks. Expect a higher low to get put in at some point. Remember, the trending dots are way back here at $4.66. Eventually, the trending dots are going to catch up, right? Eventually, the moving averages are going to catch up. But right now, it is on fire. Someone lit the candles on fire back here at 560, right? Wasn't me. I don't have that kind of pull, right? If I did, that would be awesome, but I don't. But someone lit the candles on fire, and what a move that has been since the breakout down here. We were covering it. We were calling it at 380. So let's just call it $4 from here. Currently up 143% in what? How many days is that? That's crazy. How many trading days is that from the breakout? It's 15 days, but 10 trading days. So 10 trading days, up 142%. If you're not smashing a like for that, I don't know what. Maybe you missed out on it, but you probably won't miss out on future sniper live streams if you're missing these, because we've been covering it live, right? Weekly chart, ultra bullish as well, right? Where could this thing fly to? Holy moly guacamole, right? So we'll continue to watch it, up 11% today, up 11%. Let's take a look at Marathon Digital. We deserve it, right? We deserve it. We went through all of this, right? We went through all of this whole entire bear market. The snipers went through it. We started the Discord late February, early March, right? Late February, early March. So the snipers have been in the Discord almost 2 years. A lot of them, I think it's over 40% of all market snipers have been in the Discord at least 1 year. But a lot of them have been here since day one. Not a lot of them. There's a lot. The day oneers, a lot of those day oneers are still here. We didn't have a lot of signups the first week or two, but a lot of them are still here. So Team CLSK, yep. Doc, it's still the beginning. Gert, Jan, hi there. Welcome back. Yeah, so Marathon Digital is bullish, retesting 200-week moving average, right? The daily chart is ultra bullish as well, right? We've been talking about it. I removed the magnets because it kind of just gets in the way visually, but I'm going to retest the 200-week moving average. We put all that out way back here, right? We were talking about it. We were covering it. Marathon Digital up 7%. Bitfarm also ultra bullish on the daily chart. Seems like just a matter of time before the 200-week moving average gets retested at 221. Not financial advice, obviously. Weekly charts not even ultra bullish yet, but could be flipping ultra bullish in the near future. Will it regain the 200-week moving average? Look at these longer-term targets. Insane, right? Insane. So I put this loading. Oh, let's fix that. Put this loading signal on longer-term target 1 for Bitfarm, right? So they're all starting to look very similar. Remember, MicroStrategy and GBTC basically leading the way. GBTC hit target 3 first before Bitcoin, right? So we'll take a look at that too. But GBTC is hit target 3 first. This is target 1, target 2, target 3. What if these Bitcoin mining stocks hit the similar target 3 as Bitcoin, as GBTC, as MicroStrategy, et cetera, et cetera? What if, right? What if target 1, 27% from here, 85%, 140%, right? Let's keep going. Riot closing in on shorter term target 4 is already regained the 200-week moving average. The daily chart is on fire. They're lighting the candles on fire. Sometimes when the magic happens, that's why we have these magic wands on the indicator, is sometimes when the magic happens. Magic wand back here, right? Magic wand. Woo! Who's smashing the like? How are we doing on likes? We should be 30 for 30, right? We should have at least 30 likes on this. Help me, help you, help me. Let's keep going. Let's keep growing together. Let's rock and roll. The Riot Bitcoin mining stock daily chart is on fire. Regained the 200-week moving average yesterday, right? It's on fire. Hut went through a stock split. Little turmoil yesterday, right? Came all the way back down the trending dots. I bought some more. Actually, I was out here on stocks because they don't charge fees on the account. So I was out. I moved over some Hive, came back over here, started to make a move back up to the upside again. Not only did I get more Hut stock, but then I also got into some call options as well. So got some Hut call options, got some Hut stock, some others. I'm not going to name them all, right? I don't want you to copy trade me because these are high risk, right? These are high risk. It's like catching lightning in a bottle. I'm not saying we all are, but it feels like we're catching lightning in the bottle together. We'll continue to sniper the markets together. We'll continue to watch it every single day. What a move this was, followed by a 2-month consolidation period. This is the low. We talked about a possible higher low. It seems like it's lagging time-wise. What if you miss the rest of it and Hive? The only downside to HUT on call options is it's hard to borrow. So they charge a lot more, right? They charge a lot more on HUT and Bitfarms for sure. So it's hard to borrow. So I didn't do a lot of them, but because they charge a lot. But the upside is tremendous, right? Tremendous potential upside, right? So target one's been hit so far. So we can take out the breakout arrow, right? And take that off. Go ahead and let's put a check mark here. Check mark here. Target one has been hit, right? It was up 20% at one time today. It's at 16%. What if the daily candles aren't even ultra bullish yet? What if from target one comes back up and retests target 4 and retest the 200-week moving average, right? What if? That's another 43% move. Let's change this color here to match the 200-week moving average. The weekly chart had a buy signal as well. So on HUT, the weekly chart is bullish. The daily chart is bullish. HUT weekly chart is not even ultra bullish yet. HUT daily chart is not even ultra bullish yet. Hasn't even retested 200-week moving average. Is money going to circulate over and transfer over to HUT? Probably, right? Most likely. But it's up 16%, and we'll see what happens after the stock split. So instead of $1.93 that we were talking about, it's higher. What is it? About $9.96, right? Tesla John, do you post your buys? No, it's not a copy trading service whatsoever. No. I don't want any copy trading whatsoever. You have to, if you start doing a copy trading service in the US, then you have to then you're talking about licenses and stuff. So none of this is financial advice. I post a lot of charts. I've posted over 7,000 charts in the Discord with all the exact details, with my targets, all that stuff. But no, I don't. I definitely, sometimes I'll say, hey, this one looks really good, not financial advice. But no, it's not a copy trading service whatsoever. I don't even have one of those platforms that are licensed to be copy trading services. I don't even do that. So I'm more about, I'll teach you to do it, but you got to put in the time, right? I put in the time. The live coaching put in the time. The ones who are successful in the sniper community, they put in the time. So other than Discord I've been a part of, post their trades. That's why I asked. I mean, there's people that probably post their trades, but they're towing the line. The problem is, Tesla John, if they post their trades and someone loses money, guess what happens, right? Guess what happens? They're at risk. I'm not trying to be at risk, right? I've got my own risk to take care of, right? I've got my own risk. I'd rather teach a man, the quote is, I'd rather teach a man to fish than to give him one fish, right? But here we are. I know people do copy trade me, even though I tell them not to. I'm against it, right? But I know people do. So anyway, that's what it is. Tesla John, I don't want any part of that, but I know people do. But it's on their own accord. People are going to make their own decisions no matter what. You got it. Just buy BTC and hold it for 10 years. Yes, the financial. What is the Discord? Oh, it's a private Discord, Dallas. It's included into. You have to go to the website. The only thing we have, you have to go either my Twitter or Market Sniper Pro Twitter, and then the services. Discord's included, whether you get the $29 and the indicator, or $79 you want to do the coaching, right? We only have 2 packages, right? We don't have any paid affiliate links. We don't tell you to use an exchange and trade an exchange. And I just got, by the way, pitched a 70% split on commission fees, and I'm not even going to entertain it, right? Because that's not what I'm about. Holy moly, Bitcoin is almost $44,000. I can't wait for Bitcoin to continue to pump. That's amazing. But then crypto's going to follow it, right? Most likely crypto's going to follow it. And then these Bitcoin mining stocks, oh my God, it's up 4%. This is great. I mean, do we even need to look at anything else, right? Do we need, when you got the NASDAQ that's flat, you got, I mean, we'll take a look at it. This might be a long stream. This might be a long stream. Let's continue to watch Bitcoin mining stocks, right? Wow. The only thing I'm going to regret, here's the thing. I don't put all my eggs in one basket. I don't put every single dollar of my life savings and investments into crypto, right? I don't put it all into Bitcoin mining stocks. I'm pretty diversified. Why? Because I put everything into fix and flips back in 2006, 2007. I was mortgage and real estate and all of that stuff. And I was so tied up and I kept doubling down. I was in my 20s, right? I'm 44 now. I was in my 20s, my mid 20s. I was swinging big, right? And I kept doubling down on fix and flips, kept doubling down, right? I'll be signing up shortly, Dallas White. Awesome. Welcome. So yeah, on the checkout page, Dallas, there'll be a link to the Discord on the thank you page, and there'll be a short form link for you to put in your Discord name and put in your trading view name, and then I'll add you. I try to do it within like 48 hours. Usually it's within same day or a couple hours that I'll add you to trading view. And then from trading view, you just got to go to the invite only script. So you'll get, depending on what service you do, either 1 or 2 indicators. And then I post all the public videos into the Discord as well. And then I have my own chart channel, so it doesn't get kind of lost in the mix of everyone else posting their charts. They post a lot of great charts, right? I always take a look at it. They tag me. You can direct message me, all that stuff. So I am there. People tag me with questions and stuff like that. I'm happy to help. And so we'll be spending more and more time as this bull run 2024, 2025 happens. And because we want to nail the tops, right? We want to nail the tops. But here we go. Sometimes I'll post and I'll tag everyone in my own chart. Jesse Olson Charts, right, is my own chart channel. And I'll tag everyone with important charts. And while we're watching, I won't tell you exactly what I'm buying, and I won't tell you what to buy and sell. But I will tag everyone and alert everyone. Hey, are we going to see? I'll put in the question. Are we going to see a breakout here? Right? Are we going to see a breakout? So, Tesla John, it's not a copy trading service, right? So not a copy trading service, but Alejandro, good morning, snipers. Welcome back, Alejandro. Awesome. Thanks for coming back. Ethereum is ultra bullish on the daily chart, and we are closing in on the second longer term target. Remember, Bitcoin is up here, right? Oh, we're going to take a look at GBTC and MicroStrategy as well, because are they showing us the way, right? Are they showing us the way? And they've already hit longer term target 3. So target 1's already been hit back down here. It broke out above it. We covered it on the live streams. We covered it back here at 1800. Continue to be bullish, right? It's closing in on target 2. Most likely don't even need that question mark anymore. It's closing in on target 2. Will it hit target 3? Most likely. When? We don't know. Remember, there's a CME gap, small one. We covered it yesterday. 3% gap around 2600-ish, right? Solana, still ultra bullish on the weekly chart. It's consolidating right now. Had those trend lines based off the daily chart. We kind of covered it a little bit, right? Where it's going to break out, break back above. But it's bullish on the daily chart already, right? So we don't even need like potential breakout. Will it find support here at the trending dots? Is this a higher low, right? That's what we're kind of talking about. Chainlink weekly chart. Hit the 200-week moving average, right? Breakout back here at under $7. Did a video on Chainlink all by itself. All by its lonesome self. Chainlink was below $9, I believe. where was Chainlink, right? Where was Chainlink? I don't know. Oh, let's go to real quick. And then YouTube, and then videos. I did Chainlink video on it. So you don't have to take my word for it if you're brand new. Chainlink 2 months ago, only 250 views. It was so early. Chainlink bullish. Bulls have begun their rally. Chainlink 2 months ago. Let's take a look at it. So you got here, 2 months ago. When was that? I don't know, somewhere around here, right? I think it was somewhere around here. It was like $8 or $9. I can't remember exactly. It was already bullish. We were talking about the breakout back here below $7. Did some posts on it, right? And then it just took off to the upside. It's been consolidating, right? Came up to hit target 1 back here beginning of November. So about a month ago, it's been consolidating, even retraced like 20-30% from wick down to wick, right? 22% retracement. Expect pullbacks along the way, letting the trending dots catch up, letting the moving averages kind of catch up. And then will it make its next move up? Will it hit target 3 similar to Bitcoin, right? Will it hit target 3 similar to Bitcoin? It's possible, right? 85% from here. Woo, woo, woo. Dot bullish on the daily chart, right? Dot bullish on the daily chart. Everyone is against. Here's what's awesome. Here is what is crazy, and here is human psychology, right? Here is human psychology. People are abandoning DOT, right? I see it as an opportunity. I don't see it as like, oh, but here's what happens. Here's the psychology, right? They miss Chainlink, right? They missed Chainlink. They didn't put out a video 2 months ago. They missed Chainlink, right? We got Chainlink over here. When was this? Here, let me get the exact day. Oops, hold on. Let me get the exact day. What was this? 2 months ago. I don't know. When was it? I don't know. We don't have time for that. We got to keep going. We don't have time. Anyways, so here's my thought though. They missed it. We were talking about it. We covered it back here, right? It wasn't super sexy back then. It wasn't super sexy back then. Chainlink, you missed it, right? We didn't. You missed it, right? I'm talking about influencers. I'm talking about the ones that didn't take a sniper entry, right? So and if you are late to the party as a sniper, it's okay. There's going to be plenty of other opportunities. But here's here's the difference between their mindset and my mindset. Their mindset is they're feeling fear of missing out and they jump in, right? Or they jump in now, right? That is their mindset. It's ultra bullish and they get in. They're feeling emotions of fear of missing out. I'm doing it based off of the charts, right? I'm posting videos based off the charts down here. I want to position in here, right? That's what I want to do. And that's what I did, right? So Chainlink, I was in. I was personally in on Chainlink. This is not to pat myself on the chest or the back, but I'm trying to make a point here. They will want to get in now, right? And now they are abandoning DOT, right? Now I bought more DOT, right? I bought more DOT. I wanted to buy it back here, and I did, right? I want to buy here. It is bullish, and I feel like it's lagging time-wise. This is not financial advice, so don't, obviously it could go to zero, right? Obviously it could go to zero, right? Okay. So target 1. You miss Chainlink. Who cares? Don't chase. Good morning, Pancho. Good morning. Welcome back. Can you check FTM? Sure. Good morning, Marcus Cybers. Pancho. Yep. Reiki. What up? What up, Reiki? You missed Chainlink. Who cares? Who cares if you missed Chainlink? What is the next opportunity, right? What is the next one that hasn't gone ultra bullish yet? Does it mean DOT will go ultra bullish? No, there's never 100% guarantee. But I would rather position in down here. I would rather position in here. Look, there's just a weekly buy signal at $5.68, right? $5.68 was the weekly buy signal. And it retraced, right? It retraced back down. That's a gift. That is a gift, right? It retraced 15% back down. And if you get a weekly candle close back above and it's not even ultra bullish yet, woo, what an opportunity it is to be a market sniper these days, right? So, yeah, we were shorting the bounces in the bear market. Yeah, we were taking leveraged long positions Bitcoin in the last bull run, but this is the new one, right? This is the hopefully, potentially, this is the new one, right? Here we go. This could be potentially our second bull run. Just give the market snipers one more bull run. Rock and roll. Dot lagging time wise. That is the question. This is target one. What if dot hit target one? That's a huge move from here, right? What if it hit target one? What if it hit target two? And what if it hit target three, similar to Bitcoin? 412%. Well, I bet on it. I bet on it. When? I don't know. I don't know. That's up to you. Someone's excited. Yeah. I mean, hey, we went through the bear market. There's a lot of people that were hurting in the Discord when they first came into the bear market. I said, be patient. Hopefully we get another bull run. Be patient, learn, study. There'll always be another opportunity out there, right? We were talking about it all the way in 2022 as we were shorting ETH in 2022. We were shorting the bounces from 4,384 ETH. I shorted ETH with 10x leverage. I shorted ETH at 3,408 in 2022 back in April with 10x leverage and called it out in the Discord, right? I said be patient, learn while you're in the bear market, right? I taught them to short the bounces in the bear market. The live coaching, I taught them to short the bounces. Now they had to adjust. They had to adjust to learn to buy the dip, right? It's buy the dip season. Now you got to know how to buy the dip, right? Buy the dip season. And so this is Cardano. It's bullish on the daily chart. What if this weekly chart is bullish? Daily chart's probably ultra bullish. Nope, it's only bullish, right? Cardano. What if Cardano retests the 200-week moving average at 66 cents? Notice I'm not talking about any of the fundamentals on here, right? Notice I'm not talking about any of the fundamentals. This might take a while to get through all these charts, right? Jesse, I hold a big bag of BTC, but still feeling FOMO so bad. Do you have a message for me? Yeah, don't feel it. Control your emotions, right? Look for the next opportunity. You have a big bag. That's good. There'll always be other opportunities. You got to control your emotions. If you can't control your emotions, right? Yeah, we're going to have a little bit of fun with it, right? We got to celebrate the wins. But we have to stay neutral, right? You can't let the emotions get to you. If you can't control your emotions, my sincere advice is don't trade. Don't trade. If you can't control your emotions on the charts, then you're going to probably make major mistakes, right? So don't trade. Don't swing trade. Whether it's on the daily chart, don't swing trade. If you're an investor on higher time frame charts like the weekly chart, don't do it. You got to learn to control your emotions. You got to do it systematically. You got to have a system in place first. You got to have the plan laid out first, right? So otherwise, you're going to jump in, you're going to jump out, right? So Cardano weekly chart is bullish. What if it retests 200-week moving average? What if it hits longer term target 1? What if it hits longer term target 3, right? What if it does all that? 64%, 116%, 216%. You guys are feeling fear of missing out, and there's so much opportunity out there. Near. Woo! Are we near launch? Okay, so bought in at $1.05, right? My entry is $1.05, right? We called it out. $1.05, called it out. The buy signal was back here. $1.05, it was starting to break out. Then we had a buy signal on the daily chart. $1.05 was my buy. And so near is ultra bullish on the daily chart. Let's get back to it. Weekly chart is bullish. What if near from $1.05? Where is $1.05 at? $1.05. Which is close enough. Wow, $1.05 looks like the bottom in hindsight. 350%, target one. 660% from $1.05, 670 from target two. What if it goes to target three? 900%. I mean, it's just wild, right? It's just wild. Mana. I may or may not have some mana. Weekly chart is bullish, right? Weekly chart is bullish. Daily chart, bullish, right? Could be breaking out, possibly. Will it follow, right? Matic. Talked about it, had a nice retracement from this wick here at 98 cents all the way back down, hit 3 of the 4 targets to the downside. 26.6%, right? 26.6%. And we're calling out, looks like a higher low, right? And then past couple days came back down. Would it find support at the trending dots? Would the trending dots kind of move back up and then kind of take off to the upside, right? So it's kind of like from here, we're kind of talking about it like this. Would it take off to the upside on Matic? Obviously, Bitcoin is pumping today, right? 3%. So Bitcoin is stealing the show. Bitcoin dominance almost 55%. And then will crypto play after that, right? So that's what we're kind of hoping and expecting for after that. Gold, we'll circle back. We're going to continue to look at the Bitcoin miners, all that stuff. But we got a lot of other things to cover, right? We got a lot of other things to cover, pay attention to, right? So quick recap on gold. We were saying it was starting to get oversold. Then it short squeezed up. Then we talked about it and we covered it. Said what if it retraced to target 1, 2, 3, or 4 and found support and bounced? It did. It hit target 2 to the downside. You can go back to previous live streams, right? Back in November, we were talking about it hitting possibly target 2 and bouncing, way back here, end of October, early November. It did, took off to the upside. Nasty reversal candle though. Nasty. That's a huge wick. Wicked all the way up to 2148. Got pushed all the way back down to the trending dots. Maybe it'll retest here, right? It's still bullish, right? Still bullish on the daily chart. Weekly chart is still bullish, just kind of letting the trending dots catch up. Will it consolidate? Will it find support, right? Kind of talked about it yesterday. Would it kind of find support at this here and then break out up and then bounce from there? We don't know, right? We don't know. Trending dots kind of catch up. Will it kind of consolidate and then take off to the upside? Or was this a fake out, right? Or was this fake out? It's a possibility that it was a fake out to the upside. We don't know yet, but it is currently bullish. So you got to lean towards that it'll find support and then bounce, right? When it's still bullish on the weekly chart, then you have to assume it'll find support, right? So even the daily chart is still bullish, and the weekly chart is still bullish, but it doesn't mean it couldn't get a retracement. And I'll be watching this trend line, right? So if it starts to break back down and then comes back up, puts in some sort of like, I don't know, a lower high or something, then we'll talk about a retracement. But no need to talk about a full-on retracement yet. It's still currently bullish on the daily and the weekly chart. So reversal candle though, it was getting overbought, right? It was getting overbought. Reverse candle, overbought. Reverse candle, right? So could be a retracement on the horizon, but as of right now, bullish overall. NASDAQ came down, hit target 1 so far, right? NASDAQ has hit target 1 of the retracement to the downside so far. What if it only, after this big short squeeze, what if it follows gold, hits target 2, finds support, and bounces, right? What if it does that? We'll be watching and waiting for it. We'll be waiting for the next possible buy the dip opportunity. If that's the case, we put a big arrow down here. If it doesn't find support and bounce target 2, target 3, or possibly even target 4, then we're expecting lower prices from there. But It's bullish as of right now. So you have to think that it will find support. Target 1 is possibility, right? Target 2, target 3, or target 4, and we'll go from there. SP 500 has not hit any of the targets to the downside. Dow Jones still currently ultra bullish, but you expect a retracement at some point, right? Russell 2000 candle doesn't look great. Dollar pushing up, almost hit target 2 on the dollar, right? On the lower time frames, you could see like the 12-hour chart already had a buy signal yesterday, had the breakout, right? From some front running before the fourth target, right? Hit target 1 so far. Toe tap target 2, but I'm not ready to call it on target 2 yet. Yeah, target 3, target 4. Will it just retrace target 3 again and then come back down, right? Is it going to miss target 4 again? I don't know. That'd be crazy if it continues that trend, right? Didn't hit this target down here. We'll see how it plays out. 10-year yield. Woo! Look at all of these drawings from the other day, right? Didn't find support and bounce. Will it find support and bounce? We don't know, right? Will it find support and bounce? Too early to say. It might not, right? So we'll continue to watch it. Is there some bullish divergence? Yes, there's some bullish divergence on the 12-hour chart. Let's look at the daily chart. Let's get off the 12-hour chart. Daily chart, no bullish divergence. Continue to trend down on the higher time frame. So we don't know if it'll find support at this trend line and bounce or not. Could break down first and then come back up, right? So that's 10-year yield. What else? Some stocks are lower, right? Let's look at the Magnificent Seven, right? NVIDIA hit 3 targets, the 4 targets to the downside, right? We'll see if that's it. We'll see if it finds support, bounces. 3 of the 4 targets to the downside on NVIDIA so far. 2 out of 4 on Meta. Still bearish on Meta. Had a sell signal. Amazon has not hit any targets to the downside yet. Could possibly put in this big wick. It was pushing back up to 148. Yep. Tesla John, what would be a good support for potential buy the dip on near? We can look at. Appreciate the info, sir. By the way, you're a young ass looking for. Thanks, Sean. I appreciate that. Thank you, Sean. I appreciate that. Try to stay young, right? Try to stay young. It's going to be obviously some genetics involved, right? Obviously some genetics, but I also do work out, and the wife cooks healthy food, right? For the most part, we're not opposed to eating French fries on a regular basis, right? So, but yeah, thank you, appreciate that. Amazon, no, it toe tapped the first target, but that's about it, right? Toe tapped it but hasn't even hit target 1 to the downside. We don't know if it will. Microsoft hit 1 target to the downside. Tesla creating a wick here, right? So we were talking about bearish divergence on the 4-hour chart, right? So had a sell signal yesterday on the 4-hour chart, wicked all the way back up. A lower high hasn't been put in. So Tesla John, if you had taken the courses, right, the 60 plus hours of recorded coaching, a couple things you're gonna learn, right? In the bearish divergence course or video, right? It's a live coaching video, a live video that I recorded for coaching, is all about divergences, right? So RSI and divergences, right? So on the 4-hour chart, you know that you got divergences, but a higher probability is that a lower high gets put in, right? And that on this divergence, one thing that I talk about and that I discovered on my own that you can't read in a book anywhere, right, is that this divergence could be cleared out already, right? With that move to the downside, that divergence could already be cleared. So that's what you'll learn in the divergences video that you have. So I didn't spend as much time on divergence for the $29. There's a video in there, but I took a deeper dive on it, and I talked about it. And of course, with the live coaching, they have a lot of great questions, so I think it's worth the extra money for it. But I am biased. And then, of course, you get the bot alerts, right? You get bot alerts and you get that second indicator. Oh, by the way, the second indicator for recorded coaching has its own divergences, right? So it picks up its own divergences. So if I change the settings on it, most likely it's picking up that divergence, right? So you can learn it and then have the indicator actually tell you anyway. So this candle hasn't closed yet, so you may have, spoke too soon, Tesla John. Spoke too soon, possibly, right? Yep. Okay. So what else? What else? Apple. So if you look here, let's see, was there divergences? Yeah, there's divergence on the 4-hour chart, but this could have cleared out that because it was only this divergence here, right? Doesn't mean it's a full-on trend change, and I talk about that, and you'll learn all that, right? It's not an overall trend change. So if you haven't taken all that recorded coaching, then you're not going to know exactly, and so you'll probably fight me on it indefinitely, right? So, and there could be additional bearish divergence, right? So that's the thing is the lower high is the higher probability, right? So the lower high is short the bounce. That is the confirmation. That is the lower high. PayPal. Okay, so you want to cover PayPal? We can cover it. You got it. Well, let's go back through, see if there's any things. Let's Google, hit 3 of the 4 targets to the downside. Will it hit the 4th target? We don't know. Will it find support and bounce and create this higher low and bounce? We don't know yet. Remember, it put in a lower high and put in a lower low. So will Google put in another lower low or put in a higher low, and then that will be the next buy the dip scenario? We don't know yet. Where it's a wait and see. It's a watch list type of thing. And Magnificent 7. All right, let's go back here. Let's take a look. Got any other requests, questions? We'll jump through it. Let's see. What else? We've got CLSK. Yep, we covered that one. What else? FTM. You got it, Pancho. All right, we'll start with Pancho. This is the next one, FTM. I have it on the watch list, pretty sure. Watch list is getting pretty long because of all of you. So there it is. Found it. All right, so let's get back on the daily chart. Daily chart. FTM is bullish overall, right? Bullish on the daily chart. Was this a nice retracement back down from the wick? Almost, just call it 26%. 26% retracement. We're going to expect a lot of those along the way, right? A lot of those along the way for the next possible buy the dip opportunity. So higher low, and then now is it finding support of the trending dots? Seems like it, right? Daily chart is bullish. Weekly chart is bullish, right? You get the 200-week moving average up here at 51 cents. So could it retest that? Possibly, right? And if so, it looks like a lot of potential, right? $3.38. That would be what is that, 10x? 10x from down here almost. Up to the 200-week moving average, 62%. Eyeball test, right? 100%, 300%, 400, 600%. And then you start getting into challenging the all-time highs, right? 1,000%. What if it goes beyond that? So it seems like it's still pretty early on Phantom, right? So this is like a low. This is probably, this looks like a slightly higher low on a weekly chart macro. Seems like it wants to come back up and retest the 200-week moving average. Hasn't done so since April 2023. We'll see if it does or not, right? It had been a long time before that. So we'll see. Phantom is bullish on the weekly chart. Phantom is bullish on the daily chart. Seems like it could be finding support at the trending dots. Came back down and tested at 31 cents. Seems like it's kind of pushing up. Yep, you got it. All right, what else? Tesla John, near. Let's take a look at near. Let's see. For the buy to dip opportunity, might have already happened. It might have already happened, right? It's up 5%. Yeah, it already happened. So this was our breakout at $1.05, right? I added to my position back here. I added to my position back here, right? So that's where I added to my position. So it was based off a lower time frame breakout here, and then this was based off of a lower time frame breakout here, and then at about $1.80, I was adding to my position back there on the next buy the dip. You can kind of see it a little bit better if you drop down like the 4-hour chart, right? So like the 4-hour chart back here, that was kind of like the next buy the dip opportunity, right? So, and this is also covered. My entries and exits, my sniper entries and exits are the indicators are built off of my strategy. The strategy wasn't built off the indicators. So the indicators are built off the strategy. So if you did like the coaching on it, you would know, and I have it laid out, multiple Bitcoin entry points of the past, right? Of how I bought the dip way before the indicators. So 2021, right? Buying the dip with 10x leverage. I cover all of that, not only in the videos, but I have charts on it, all that stuff. So it's all documented, and it looks a lot like this, but without the indicators, right? So I was doing it without the sharpshooter indicators and the RSI sharpshooter. So I bought more there, right? And in hindsight, that was a pretty good decision, right? I added to my position. Seems like near is lagging time wise. It's up 26% just on the last buy, right? So just on the last one, it's ultra bullish on the 4-hour chart. It's ultra bullish on the daily chart. It's chasing now, right? The last buy the dip was back here, kind of dropped below the trending dots. I don't like chase. I like to buy on the dips. Weekly chart is bullish. Hopefully it pumps all the way up, right? It would be awesome on near. What else? PayPal. Okay, you got it. PayPal. I know it's on here. Down 3.74%. Talked about this, eventually expecting it to retest the 200-week moving average, right? When? We don't know, right? I kind of drew this 200-week moving average. What if it doesn't retest it for a year? We don't know when, right? And it's been bullish divergence. So we haven't seen a higher low get put in yet, right? But bullish divergence going all the way back to February 2022. So in my opinion, it's a matter of time. When? We don't know. Could be weeks, could be months, could be a half a year. We don't know. But PayPal does have a gap up here at $72. 200-week moving average is currently at 156. But eventually, it's still bullish on the daily chart, right? Could be back testing the trending dots. Maybe it finds support today, tomorrow, and then it kind of takes off for the next move up, right? Weekly chart, they're showing signs of strength, but it's not bullish yet. But the daily chart, so relatively speaking, could be early, right? The buy signal was only at $56. So it's not too far away from the actual first buy signal, right? It's only 2.7% off of it. So you just have to decide if it's going to be like a longer term hold. I don't know what Simboff. If I say that incorrectly, I apologize. Let me know. So let me know if you're in it to win it, or if you're waiting patiently. But you got a gap up here, lines up with another target. We had drawn those out in the past. So DeGeneral, that's a great name. That is a great name. Smash the like button for DeGeneral. Degenerate, a play on that. DeGeneral, that is awesome. I love that one. DeGeneral, did you do SoFi or PLTR? If not, yeah, we can cover it. I haven't done it today. I've been covering it here and there on the live streams, but I haven't covered it today. So let's take a look at DeGeneral. That is a great name. So you better smash the subscribe button for DeGeneral. That is great. Give a thumbs up for DeGeneral in the comments. That'd be great. SoFi, there it is. Down $1.76. Well, not $1.76. Down 1.76% today. But it's not just straight up, right? It's bullish on the daily chart, right? So bullish on the daily chart. Had the buy signal back here at 735, and had a nice move up. So had this huge correction. This could be the bottom, right? This could be the bottom down at 421. This could be a higher low. Massive move up from here, right? Massive pump, 147%. 147%. I don't know why I got that accent all of a sudden, but 147%, followed by a multi-month correction, right? Multi-month correction, and for the next buy the dip scenario. So pushed all the way up to 827. It is bullish on the daily chart. It is bullish on the weekly chart. It is back above the trending dots. This thing could be ready for takeoff. Not financial advice, obviously. Could be for takeoff. If eyeball test, just even from this pivot point here, look at this, probably target 1 longer term, right? Already hit target 1 longer term. Probably close to target 2 here. Probably target 2. Probably target 3. Probably target 4 longer term, right? So it's already hit target 1 here. Most likely could find support, hit target 2, 3, possibly 4, right? This is the low back here. This is a slightly higher low. This was looking like another higher low here. So SoFi is bullish on the weekly chart. SoFi is bullish on the daily chart. I hope that helps. PLTR. I don't know if I have that handy dandy on the watch list, but we've covered it many times in the past. PLTR, let's take a look at it. Bullish on the weekly chart, right? This is the low back here at $6. Looks like a higher low here. Nice retracement, higher low. And daily chart, it did peak up here at $21 though, right? Kind of letting the trading dots catch up. So you're probably looking for another higher low at some point, but it's pretty extended, right? You've got bearish divergence on the weekly chart. You got potential bearish divergence in the weekly chart. So this one doesn't look, if you're in it, maybe you're still trying to hold it, right? But just be aware that longer term bearish divergence right now could be a correction. And there's a sell signal on the daily chart, right? So a sell signal on the daily chart. It could be a lower high. So maybe you're waiting for the next possible buy the dip scenario, wherever that is, whatever that looks like, right? So whatever that next possible buy the dip scenario. And maybe there's another like another lower high that gets put in, and then there's some sort of consolidation. But yeah, it's bearish on the daily chart, and it's currently correcting right now in PLTR. Hope that helps you, General. Let me know if there's any other follow-up questions. Let me know if there's anything else you want me to take a look at. I'm going to circle back to Bitcoin, 43,000. It wicked all the way up to almost 44,000. Is that 44,000? Yeah, it toe tapped $44,000, right? $44,000 Bitcoin while we are on the live stream. That is awesome. Is ultra bullish on the daily chart, is ultra bullish on the weekly chart. We do have that higher target above, right? We do have that higher target above. We don't know if it's going to hit 48,600-ish and then have a possible retracement, a possible higher low, right? Before the halving, and then that next buy the dip scenario. And then we could be on for an amazing possible 12-month full bull run. And it'll be fun. That bull run, that full bull run would be fun, right? There we go. That's all I'm trying to say. Weekly chart, still ultra bullish. Maybe we put in a higher low, and that will be, hey, the train is leaving the station after that. And then above there, we're going to see some fast moves. Then you get back above these all-time highs. A weekly close above 65,000. Could be rocket ships up to 100,000 after that. But I don't think we're going to do that. Give Jesse a thumbs up. Thanks, D-General. I appreciate that. Yes, give me a thumbs up. That would be awesome. Thanks for subscribing, all that. Weekly chart, BTC Dominance. I'm going to change this back, right? I don't like doing it before it actually really gets in. I thought it looked like it was getting into it, but we'll wait for the next live stream to check that off. So I'm gonna change that back. Hive weekly chart. Remember, from the Hive breakout on the back here, it was 122% up to the 200-week moving average. It toe tapped target 2, CLSK regaining the 200-week moving average. We talked about that. We covered it. We had a question mark all the way back down here. Marathon Digital. has already retested 200-week moving average. Will it gain the 200-week moving average? Bitfarm closing in on the 200-week moving average as well, right? Riot back above the 200-week moving average. Toe tap to target 4. Bullish on the weekly chart. Hut finally starting to make a move, right? Was up 20%, right? Bullish on the weekly chart. Ethereum, ultra bullish on the weekly chart now. Really starting to make a move. $2,300, 2.5%. Welcome to the party, Ethereum. Is target 2 going to get hit? Seems like it. Will target 3 get hit similar to Bitcoin? I hope so. That'd be great. Solana, ultra bullish on the weekly chart. Wick down to $59. Consolidated for a couple weeks, starting to push back up. Chainlink starting to make a move again, right? Dot starting to break out again after that consolidation, right? Starting to break out to the upside. You've got the highest candle close of 2023 for Dot. Is that 2023? No. Yeah, of 2020. No, wasn't of 2023. No, never mind. Of this last move from the bottom, right? Took out it hasn't closed above it, but it looks like it is. This is looking like a higher low here. Had a nice retracement, and this is another buy the dip opportunity, and it's starting to push up higher now. Woo, 2.5%. Cardano making a move. Rock and roll. Let's go. Near, right? Near is looking good. Ultra bullish on Near. Hope that baby flies, right? Hope that baby flies all the way to the longer term target 1. That'd be awesome. Mana, 4.62%. Bullish on the weekly chart. Starting to make its move, right? You got that weekly close here at 46 cents. Starting to make a move on Decentraland. Awesome. Matic, only 1%, right? Is it lagging time-wise? Yeah, well, it did push up farther and faster on Matic, retraced further, but it regained the 200-week moving average, and we talked about it and covered that on the live stream. So that is awesome. With that, I don't see any other follow-up comments. Just kind of admiring our positions right now. My position right now, obviously none of this financial advice. Just watching it let Bitcoin do its thing. The next third target. Oh, GBTC. Let's not forget about GBTC. Where is GBTC? Let's take a look at it. GBTC, kind of let us know what's happening. Where could Bitcoin possibly go? I feel like GBTC has been leading the way, and lo and behold, target 1, target 2, target 3, moving and closing in on target 4 for GBTC, right? So moving and closing in on target 4. These gaps were filled. These gaps were filled, right? So GBTC seems like the tail is wagging the dog, right? So Grayscale Bitcoin Trust, ultra bullish on the weekly chart, has hit 3 of the 4 targets to the upside. Feels like target 4 is going to get hit, right? Same with MicroStrategy, right? MicroStrategy has also hit 3 of the 4 targets so far, and is closing in on target 4 to the upside. We had these targets laid out from way back here, right? FYI, we had it laid out way back there. So will these Bitcoin miners follow? That would be amazing. Will Bitcoin follow, right? Starting to make a move above target 3 and is getting closer to target 4 from there. With that, thanks for all of your support. I appreciate you. And feel free to share this video. It will become a replay. Feel free to share it. Like the button. Smash the like button. Smash the subscribe button. With that, hope you're all doing well. And we'll continue sniping markets together. And we'll see you tomorrow. Thank you.